To give your sprites more personality, program them to show different emotions based on the scene. In this video, you'll use blocks from the Looks menu to change your sprite's appearance. In Scratch, a sprite's appearance is called a costume. Click the Costumes tab to see the different options. Click each costume. The sprite's appearance changes. Pretty cool. Clicking the sprite's costume every time you want to change its appearance could get tiring though. Luckily, Scratch allows you to automate this process and save time by dragging out a few blocks. In this example, the code makes Carmen's facial expressions change when she talks to Molly and reacts to the glitch. You will program an animation that makes sense for your project. To start, select a sprite to animate, then click the Scripts tab. Program your sprite to change costumes using blocks from the Looks menu. Click the Switch Costume to block to see what happens. Carmen changes costume. This is the block you will use to make your sprite change facial expressions. Drag out several Switch Costume to blocks from the Looks menu and snap them together. Click to test. The sprite's expression does not change because all three blocks specify the same costume. Click the drop-down menus to select more costumes. This example uses Carmen 1, Carmen 2, and Carmen 3. Click the block stack to test again. Oh no, the costume change happens so fast you can't see it. To fix this, place wait blocks from the control menu between the Switch Costume 2 blocks. Next, program the sprite's costume changes to happen at the right time in your project. From the Events menu, drag out a block that runs the code at a specific time. This example uses a When Backdrop Switches to block. Attach it to the top of the block stack. This block runs the code attached to it when the program switches to a specific backdrop. This example chooses the backdrop Hallway 1 from the drop-down menu. That way, the sprite's costume change happens when the program switches to the Hallway 1 backdrop. Choose a backdrop from the drop-down menu. Then, click the green flag to test. Great, the program works, but the sprite's costume changes do not match what's happening in the scene. To fix this, tinker with the values in the wait blocks to make the costume changes happen at the right points in your story. Click the green flag to test again. The costume changes match the story. Great job! Animate additional characters by changing their appearances. To do this, select the sprite and use Switch Costume to and wait blocks. Now it's your turn. Select a character to animate. Review the costumes for that character by clicking the Costumes tab. Choose several costumes using Switch Costume to blocks. Add wait blocks to sequence your story. Specify when the code should run by using an Events block. And finally, animate additional characters using Switch Costume to and wait blocks.